Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Another episode of Red Wine and Chaos. And I finally got Lar back today.
Back in the building.
It's real nice recording with my husband, but I miss my friend.
Yeah, it. You know what? I haven't listened. I literally haven't even had time to listen. I've listened to them, both of them, halfway through. I haven't had time to finish either one of them. So I always listen while I'm working, usually, or driving or something.
Yeah.
And just with my schedule, I haven't even gotten through both of them yet. So I have to finish them. But there was a lot of good feedback. A lot of people really liked that last one, which I got to get through and figure, listen
Which
to
one
the
was
rest of
that
it.
one? What did we do?
The yin and the yang and the differences between men and women
yeah,
and stuff. And,
yeah.
Yeah. So
That one was fun.
was it?
Yeah, it was. Well, it was probably more fun throwing John off because I was just like, I sat him down and he was like, "What are we doing?" I was like, "We'll figure it out." And he was like, "Huh?"
Well, you said he prepped. How prepped was he?
He wasn't.
He didn't get
No.
to prep. No. Oh, he wanted to, but he didn't
wanted
really
to.
know what to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, John? Well, this is the way we run our show. Even though you're a self-appointed EP, if you want to get on the mic, you got to do it the way we do it.
That's kind of what I told him. I was like, "Man, you gotta."
Off the
I'm
cuff.
sorry, I don't prep for this, so I didn't even know what to do. I didn't even know what you wanted from me because it's not something that I do.
No, because it's not a script.
No,
No. I think tried that. Not tried it, but in the beginning we tried to guide ourselves.
we at least like outlined
yeah.
a bit.
And yeah, we would maybe like plan ahead, even like topics. And now, just because of chaos that I swim in, typically we're just right off the cuff. Hey, what do you want to talk about today? Oh, that sounds good. Let's go. Hit record.
Let's just see where it
just
goes.
see where it
I feel
goes.
like that comes out of our mouth a
Yeah,
lot.
we'll edit it if we need to, and then we don't, because we don't have to. We just talk. We just have a conversation.
And also, 9 times out of 10, we're recording this on Wednesday, and we launch it on Thursday. And I don't want to edit. So.
A goal for us would be to work ahead and get there. And I know that I'm a big reason why we are not doing that right now. However, that is my goal. I promise you, that is my goal. I just got to get through this next month
Yeah.
in early March, and then I'll be able to breathe a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't been MIA because, I didn't want to be here.
The band is not breaking up.
No. I have been drowning in work. I did have to travel for work. And so I literally am just trying to hang on as best as I can. And I can't even tell you last time I sat down and had like a glass of wine, like even at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, really. Like that's how hectic and chaotic it's been. Or
Yeah.
a drink even.
Yeah.
I come home, I'm lucky, I got to get my food on the table for my kid, or we're home from practice and I'm making him a fucking frozen pizza or something. Girl, I'm over it.
It's better than I can do. I can't cook at all.
I'm over it. I'm just tired. I'm tired thinking about it. I'm tired talking about it. So
Well,
let's talk about
Let's
this
sit
wine.
down and drink
Yeah,
today.
let's do that, because this wine is tasting mighty fine. And then I got to come see the new wine cooler. Is it official? What's it called? What's it really called?
I have no idea.
It's
wine.
not a cooler. It can't be a
I
cooler.
think it's
though.
technically called a cellar,
Okay, a cellar.
but there was like a specific. I threw all the shit away, but there was like a specific like a portable cellar or like something like
Sure.
that.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
a fridge.
Right. It's
It's a fridge. I had to plug it in. I had to change the temp. You have to keep the door closed. It's
Right,
a fridge.
It's a fridge. Right. Keeps it and it chilled. And I must say, it really makes a difference to me.
It does make a difference.
Right. I've had a very teeny tiny version of it. It literally is like the mini version of what they got. And it makes such a difference. And I just like my wine I like my reds with just a little bit of a chill on them. It for me, it changes the flavor palette.
Yeah.
It does. It really does. So it was like Christmas for me today. I got to come in and Ashley has them all organized by type and like in rows. And then you can pull out the drawers. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then she got a new shipment. It was just, it was a perfect timing. And so I picked this one, and we don't even know what it is. We never had it before. It's a new one. Corsero Nero de Troia. It's an Italian wine. It's got this really dope looking silver horse on the front. It's a 2020. And there is
It
kind
looks
of,
like a it looks very Game of Thronesy.
it does. You're right. It
Like
does.
the zombie horses.
Yep. Maybe that's why we were drawn to it.
Maybe.
It's a beautiful battle. But there is a story behind the horse. The history of the Nero de Troya grape is steeped in legend. After successfully defeating the city of Troy with his Trojan horse, Diomedes, some guy.
This is fantastic.
How did John do last week? I heard him. I did catch that part of it. He stumbled a little.
He did all right.
He did all right. Not quite as good as I am. Is said to have traveled to northern Puglia, where he founded the city of Troya, planting the vine cuttings he brought with him just outside the city walls. The vines flourished and were named after their dark-skinned grapes and the deeply colored wine they produce. It's a sumptuous wine with layered wild blackberry, violet, and subtle smoky vanilla characters, supported by supple tannins and a long, complex finish. It's delicious.
It's very good.
It's very good.
You can definitely taste those, like the
Blackberries.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
the vanilla.
the vanilla. I want someone to gift me a vine cutting.
That's like the
So I
second
can
wine we've
put
read
that
about
shit
that.
in my backyard.
We talked about this. Like, that's the second story. We just need to go out and get some good grapes or something. I don't know. Seeds
We should go on that path, that wine trail path that they have in West Michigan, and just get drunk and cut a piece of the vine.
and steal it.
I'll bring a big purse. We'll just shove it right in there.
Yeah, we're hiking. We need backpacks. Don't ask us questions.
Mind your business.
And
Anyway.
for real, that's the second story
Yeah.
that we've read on the back of Wine Battle recently, where it's like, oh, we had this vine, and we planted it, and now we have a whole vineyard,
And it's flourished.
and now I'm making millions probably off of fucking wine.
Ugh.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Trying.
3 cheers from me.
Yeah, same.
It's nice.
It's really
smooth.
good. I had
it's good.
it was a 3 cheers last week too. That Chianti was really good. That's
said
what
you
we
got
had.
another bottle of that,
I do.
right?
Mm-hmm. It's on the shelf. I'm saving it for you.
That's good. Oh, that's good. This is
Mm-hmm.
really good. We gotta like take a picture, write it down,
We gotta
so we
do
don't
something.
forget. We gotta do something.
Yeah, because it's good.
It is good. So what's going on? I need you to tell me. I feel like I've been spilling to you. Like I don't even hear you spilling. It's like what are you doing, Laura? Working. My kid will be like, Mom, what are you doing? Working. Laura,
Aw.
what are you doing? Working. That's it. That's really it.
It's coming to an end though.
Fuck. I hope so.
I do you remember a few weeks ago when we chit-chatted about how I saw that video and that girl had like cleaning 30 days worth of cleaning stuff on popsicle sticks that she put in a
Yeah.
cup and she
And you
drew
said you
out of
wanted
it,
to
and
do-
I wanted to do something like that. I'm not doing the popsicle stick thing. I'm just kind of picking like a room. And so we've kind of done that. Like I got the wine fridge, and so I organized all of the wine and I got it up out of the living room or out of the dining room. I also got a new dual broom mop combo. So I don't have to break my back mopping anymore.
Very nice.
It's like a machine.
Wow.
Doesn't do it on its own. I still have to push it, but it's better than
Scrubbing.
scrubbing.
Right. Girl, I need one of those. The fucking footprints and dirty snow
Oh,
and
it's
stuff
so nice.
on that gray. Yeah.
So, I did the dining room. I got all the boxes out of there. I picked up the benches from the dining room table and like cleaned under those. I haven't done that since before Friendsgiving.
Right.
The amount of candy and dog hair and food
crumbs.
and dust that were under those benches was wild.
I can imagine.
But then John and I did our bedroom.
Which literally I walked in and I was like, God damn. And the light was off and I could see it with the light off. First of all, this beautiful bedspread set that I'm looking at, I really like that. It's nice.
Thanks.
It's white and black. It's very clean. Just
Yeah.
straight lines. I like it.
We
Very,
just
very
got
nice.
that. I
Yeah,
like it
that's
too.
nice. That's dope.
And
I'm
I'm
always scared to do white bedding.
I
though.
am too. I'm terrified to have white bedding with
Yeah.
John because he's a sweat monster.
Yeah, and just like spilling or,
But,
God knows what else.
I'm going to roll with it. I didn't throw the black one away. I'm going to roll with it. But I am changing out. So I just washed the black curtains, so I'm going to put the black curtains back up.
Oh, nice. So
it'll look nice with the bedspread. But we deep cleaned this bedroom. If we weren't recording right now, I would get up and show you, but I'm going to do it after. I cleaned out my dresser.
Oh, wow.
I got rid of
a bunch of
so much
that
shit.
You didn't need, and so it's all like tidy and organized.
And I folded everything so that it stands upright.
Oh my
so
God,
that I can
you're like
see
Marie.
it all.
What's her face?
Oh, I don't know.
The chick,
the condo girl?
Yeah, condo,
I never watched that. Is that what she did?
I guess. I don't know. But she she would come in and like organize. I watched one episode and then I stopped watching because like, I'll never do this. And
I got rid of...
This is real.
The only t-shirts I have in there now
Uh-huh.
are like sentimental t-shirts, like shit I made in high school, or I have like a airbrushed one that I made on spring break my senior year of high school that I haven't so I have some of Dan's shirts, some of Papa's shirts. So there's like a couple sentimental t-shirts, and like 2 that I sleep in. So t-shirts and bathing suit stuff have a drawer. All of my workout stuff is in another drawer. All of my pants are in another drawer. And then all of like my lounge or sleepwear stuff is in another drawer. So like my leggings aren't sharing the same drawer as my pajama bottoms or like lounge bottoms.
You feel like a whole new person.
The amount of clothes I got rid of, and then I tackled my closet, and I was like, "Oh well, if I'm getting rid of all these, I'm going to get rid of all these." And John was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Don't worry about it." And you know me, I'm like a sweeper arm kind of person
yeah,
too.
You have to purge it when you're in the zone. You have to do it.
Man, I was in the zone too. I got rid of so much shit. And I just I hit this point where I was like, I can't keep living in this like revolving clutter.
Yeah.
Like I just hit a point where I just realized I can't do it anymore.
Yep.
I haven't hung the clothes up in my closet in probably 2 months. I hung every article of clothing up. I rearranged where I hang my shoes so that I can reach all of the sweatshirts on the top. Like I went
everything.
I did everything. I went through so much shit in there. I got rid of stuff that I haven't worn, stuff that I might wear or could possibly have like one purpose for it. Like if it's a nice work outfit or something, I kept that. But if I haven't picked it up in like a year and a half, I'll toss that bitch.
Yeah. I did that recently. I went through the same. I literally have the bag of the clothes that I'm getting rid of sitting on top of that shelf, that waste of space in my room right there. But like still, like I need a new dresser bad. I've had the same dresser. It's got 3 drawers and then it has like 2, like you open, it's like I don't know how to explain it, but on the end they're not drawers. It's like you open the door. It's like a door on it. And then there's you can throw something in there. And
yeah,
it's
that
like,
thing was hard to move.
Yeah, that thing is old as shit.
Yeah.
You know, my dad gave it to me years ago, and it's like, I need a new one that's functional. That one isn't even functional, so I can't even, like, organize my shit the way I want to. Then I begin irritated with my pants, so, like, all of in that one door on the side, all of my yoga pants and, like, leggings and stuff, you know how many pairs of those I got? They just be falling out. Like, I open it, and it just... And I'm like, ah! And then I just shove them back. I'll have them all folded up, and then I'll just shove them back in there because I'm all irritated that they fell out. It's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. And so it's like I try to make it work with what I got, but I really need to invest in something new. And there's nothing. It's a lost cause at this point until I get a new dresser. And so
yeah.
But
and
I'm
sometimes sometimes that's the case, right? Like you just got to deal with the shit that you got until you have a chance to upgrade. And so that's kind of why. So we got the new bedspread because we got a new mattress. There's a new mattress under there too.
Dang, you got it's like a whole new life.
It's like a whole new fucking life in here, and I feel good. And so then I had the bug from my room that I did the same thing to Oliver's room last weekend, and I made him and John help me with that too. We hung up all of his clothes.
Well, whenever you're ready, you can come over to my house. If you still got the bug.
We did all of his clothes.
Head on over.
We got rid of all of his toys. If they were broken, if they didn't have a match, or if he didn't play with them, they were gone. He did a good job of like letting go. I was pretty proud of him for the amount of stuff that he let go.
Yeah, that's good.
There was also some things that I just I didn't say a word, and I dumped it into a garbage bag.
Been there, done that.
And I just didn't say anything. And he was right there with me, and he didn't say nothing, so we moved on. And then I buried it so that he couldn't see back in there and say something.
Yep. I would always do it when LeVar ain't there.
Yeah.
But he's good about letting it go now, too. Like, he's getting older. He don't even play. I literally told him, I'm like, bro, you don't touch any of the stuff other than your Transformers.
Yeah.
It's going. It's gone. It's bye.
So
But,
then,
well, what about this? Look what I found. And I'm like, when's the last time you touched that? 3 years ago? It's in the trash.
yeah, I did the TV area. I fit my kid has, the way your kids got Transformers, my kid has books.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, we have a bookshelf, so like I can relate. Luckily, they're all stored. But no, your kid has more books than my kid has books.
It's a legit library.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we have a legit
He
somebody.
needs a bookshelf.
So I put every book he has on the entertainment center that's in his. It's one of those like old,
Yeah,
like
that has compartments.
nine square
Yeah.
shelves.
Uh-huh.
I put them all in there. They all, I don't know how I made them all fit, but I made them all fit aside
Nice.
from the ones that are too tall to
Right.
fit there. I organized, there's another shelf out there that I organized for him, and we got rid of a bunch of stuff. We put stuff in his closet, and then I even was able, because I got rid of so much shit in his closet, I was able to put the toy chest that he has into
the
his closet so that he can use his Hot Wheels,
Trick.
the ultimate garage,
Right.
the right way.
Nice.
So it's been a really good, productive couple of weekends. John
so
and I,
inspiring.
we definitely still have the bug, but now we're going to do your room here.
At my house?
Well, I can,
No.
but I got to do yours here first. So that's just been kind of like my
Oh.
like weekend plan for
Sounds amazing.
because it's just like I'm pretty sure I tell John every single day how good it feels
To have your shit together.
to wake up to this.
Yeah.
The floor is vacuumed. There's not dryer sheets everywhere. I dusted. I wiped things down. I cleaned the bathroom. I went through the underneath my sink in the bathroom and got rid of shit that I don't need, don't use, don't want.
Yeah.
Like
Right. And you
I
know,
went, and it just is such a calming, like,
It
peace
is.
of mind.
It's a peaceful. It feels good. You, for one, you're accomplished. For two, like, and let me preface, like, first of all, neither of our houses are nasty by any means.
No.
They're cluttered. You know, it's
Yes.
like shit is everywhere. And I will say this: it's because I speak for both of us. I'm pretty sure, but I'm what I can tell you is that I feel like my time is like few and far between, especially right now.
Yeah, it's better served doing something else.
Yeah,
not
and so I'm
cleaning
not
off the
like
dining room table.
organizing my clothes, and like I'm lucky to get them all washed. And then having moved from that house into a smaller place, like I feel more cluttered right now than I think I ever have because I don't have any space to spread it out.
Yeah.
And so, like, my laundry room is the size of a closet. You know, my laundry room is in a closet, and it's not a big closet. It's in a
Yeah.
little, it's a stackable washer and dryer, and you can do half-sized loads of what I'm used to, and there's nowhere to put the dirty clothes. I mean, other than hampers and stuff, but like in the bathroom, like my bathroom is kind of weirdly placed, so like the dirty clothes in the bathroom get put in a hamper kind of behind the door, and then that shit overflows until I get to it. And it's like, with my schedule right now, I haven't even been, girl, I had therapy yesterday, and I told you it was a tough session, but I'm very overwhelmed, and
Yeah.
I'm so overwhelmed in every area that it's your everyday tasks don't get done. And I felt like that whole, my plates are spinning and they're dropping, like I feel like I'm dropping a lot of them. Like so much so I was so distracted the other day with work on Monday. Like LeVar has these Zoom sessions with his wrestling team where they read a Warrior Kid book. And I don't miss stuff for LeVar. I'm very good about getting to everything and getting him to everything and not dropping the ball, not forgetting anything. And I completely forgot about it because I was out there on my fucking laptop just working away. And then 7:00 came and went, and it was like 7:30, and I was like, shit. Oh my God. And he was like, oh, I missed it. I'm like, my fault, dude. Like, and that was Monday. And then I had therapy on Tuesday, and I was really upset about that. And I'm like, my therapist was like, give yourself some grace. Like, if that's the worst thing you're doing as a mom, you're doing okay. But I just felt very guilty because I've been so preoccupied with the balance of everything, the non-balance of everything that's going on right now. But I know what I try to tell myself, you know, the moment I feel it, but then what I try to tell myself is it's just a season, right?
Yeah.
It's a season.
Well, I said that to you yesterday. You're not here forever.
No. And it's all the things, right? And so it's like,
just hard
what
to
are
see
you
that.
doing to, what are you, I'm a big component. I'm a big believer. And it's like, yep, this is shitty and this sucks right now, but I have to control what I can control. And so I have to do something about it. If there's something that ain't right, it's on me to fix it. There's things that are going to be out of my control, but what am I doing to make the situation better for myself?
Sure.
I'm not somebody who likes to make excuses. Like you said to me yesterday, you're one of the most self-aware people that I don't claim to have all of my shit together at 37. I still don't. I'm still figuring it out. I'm still learning every day, but I can admit it, I can recognize it, and then I can put the work in to improve it. And so that's ultimately what I'm trying to do while maintaining this hectic schedule all at the same time.
You know, you mentioned the thing about LeVar on Monday and how you guys missed the Zoom thing. I just had a conversation with Oliver today because lately he's been kind of moody. It's like living with a PMSing teenager in my house right now. Didn't know that was a thing for little boys. Don't know where it's coming from, and I don't know how to make it stop. So my first point is, if anybody knows how to make that stop, please let me know.
You can't.
Cool.
I don't think you can.
Cool. But my second point is, you know, Oliver said to me, when was it? On Friday at basketball, he said, "How come you forget to bring my basketball to practice every week?"
Oh, hell no.
And I said, well, you just said it in your question that it's your basketball. I should not be responsible for remembering everything for you. That's yours. I can remind you that's what we're here for. Your dad and I are aware that you need some extra reminders, and that's okay. But it is not all on me. And then today he forgot his medicine this morning. And so I pulled in and I said, or yesterday, and I said, you need to go in and take your medicine real quick, because I had turned around and I came back home. And he was like, well, it's your turn to go in and get it. And I said, sweetie, it's your medicine. Listen,
your responsibility.
We're here to help you, remind you, but you got to take some initiative. You got to take some responsibility for the things that you need to be responsible for.
Right.
I'm here to help and guide you, but eventually you got to start taking ownership too. And I feel like that same conversation could be had for LeVar, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what can we do to prevent this from happening again? Can we set a timer for Mondays? Can we set an alarm? Is there something we can do so that you don't forget?
Absolutely.
That it's
and I
7.
I will say, I have to do better in even holding him accountable. I've been so preoccupied that we had the conversation the other day. It's like, he needs to set an alarm for school in the morning. You're at the age now where you should be getting yourself up for school. And sometimes he just wakes up on his own. But a lot of times it's on me to wake him up. At this point, you need to be waking yourself up. I do need to supply him with that, and I haven't yet done that, but it's like, I need to, well, you might even be able to do it on his tablet, but I need to be better at making him more accountable for himself. Mm-hmm. I'm still so used to, okay. Yep. But yeah, so I just, I need to get it together, basically, as much as possible. There's things that are priorities that just shouldn't be lacking regardless. But getting on top of that and holding him accountable and making sure that, he's on top of his own stuff will help me in the long run, right? But it's like, I gotta put it into action first before I can expect the result.
Yeah, but I think that's, seasons of motherhood.
Yeah.
You holding him accountable will take that off your plate, but you have to teach him how to be accountable.
Right.
So it's still on your plate.
Right. And I also feel bad because I feel like, it's mom guilt. We've talked about that before in an episode. When I have so much going on, I feel like I'm so preoccupied and kind of distracted, and it's like LeVar be like, "What'd you do today?" "Oh, you worked." "Oh, mom, you gotta work tonight?" "Oh gosh, jeez." "Oh, what do we," and it's like it's all he's seeing me do right now, and it's temporary. I know it's not, it'll come to an end after my event's over with, and it's just crunch time, and it's always this way, but it's more amplified this year for a number of reasons. COVID has really put a real spin on things, and just some of the logistics with what I got going on, but it sucks. I feel like I don't have a balance right now, and I don't like the way that feels. I feel like I have FOMO, I'm missed out on the podcast for a couple of weeks. I've missed out on doing stuff with my friends. I've missed out just on some personal time for myself. I can't breathe. I definitely missed out on some things with my kid, just in terms of he's always been really great about being self-sufficient, and he's not ever like whiny or needy, like, "Oh, mom, he gets it." And I'm glad that I can provide that. He sees that example of how hard I work.
That's what I was just going to say.
So like, I know, and he knows that, and I know that, but you still carry that. It's innate. Like,
it's like that 3,000 feet feeling, right? Like, you know that it's okay, and you know that it's not damaging him, and you know that it's good for him to see you achieve and do well and be successful and confident and strong and independent and, providing. Like, from way up here, that it's good for him to see all of those things, but you can't tear yourself away in the moment to get that.
Right.
And like, that's one of the hardest parts about like motherhood for me, because that's like, I get that. I get that. And I felt when I had postpartum depression, I felt that same way.
Yeah.
Like, I felt that same way. And I felt that same way recently before I went down this anxiety journey. Like, I know that I'm being unreasonable in whatever aspect it is, whether I'm being unreasonable or somebody else is being unreasonable. But I know that's all in my head, but I can't stop it.
Right.
And so, the good thing is that you recognize it. It's also good that it's temporary.
Yeah.
And it's good that you got a good kid.
Oh, man, I swear on everything. Although I will say, a little rough spot last week.
Yeah.
A little unexpected rough spot last week.
Little Ferdinand took a turn.
Ferdinand, was trying to be that devastator kid that he'd be trying to be on the football field, at school. He got into it. He got in trouble 2 days in a row for fighting. And, I texted you and was like, "I just got a call from the school, LeVar," and you who? What? Our LeVar? And I'm like, yeah. You were like, "Wait,
I think they have the wrong kid."
Senior? No. What are you talking about? No. And it's it was wild. It was crazy. And he had come home the day before and told me he got in a scuffle with this kid at school. And I was like, "What? Talk to me. What's going on? Explain it to me." And he gave me a little rundown. And basically, at recess, they play football. They play football every day.
Yeah.
And so he was, upset and just trying to flex. They got into it, and the kid punched him, and so LeVar put him on his ass. But when LeVar was telling me the story, he was so a little proud of himself, right? He had this half-ass smirk on his face, yeah. So I had to put him on the ground.
His chest was a little puffed.
All the boys were like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Oh, you're broed out over here. Oh, your nuts are dropping. That's what's happening in this moment. Your nuts are starting to drop." Okay, right. Bet. So I was like, "Listen, we don't fight. You don't fight. You got to walk away or you got to talk it out." And I said, "How did it end?" "Oh, we're good. We're fine. We apologize. We're good." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." The next day, I get a call from the school counselor. "Yeah, Miss McNally, we want to tell you, LeVar's down in our office just a minute ago. He and a kid got another fight on the playground." And I'm like, "Oh, they must have just got the report today. And the shit happened yesterday."
Right.
him and his kid. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I told her, and I'm like, yeah, this must be from. And she was like, no, I'm pretty sure it just happened. They were in here and they were tussling, and and we had to talk to Mr. B. His principal just got done telling me like 2 months ago how wonderful of a boy he is, how great of an example of a black boy I'm raising, all these wonderful things about him. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, by the way, no, your kid's a fighter. And I'm like, cool, bro. And anyways, so he says to me, the counselor says to me, we'll have to probably write them up now that I know it's 2 incidents. And I'm like, okay, let me talk to him when he gets home then. I'll make sure to have a conversation. When he comes home and, oh, my day was great. My day was fine. And I'm like, really? Was it really? I said, did you get another fight at school today? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. And I'm like, bro, I could not believe that it had been 2 days in a row, this kid fighting.
It's a horrible feeling to get a phone call from school.
Yeah.
It's a horrible feeling.
Yeah, it was the first, so I wasn't ready.
Well, I'm always ready. So if you need somebody to help walk you through it, like, you just let me know. We get them a lot over here.
So that happened right as I was leaving to go to a work meeting, and
Out of state.
Not
No. Like a down the road.
Then get this. So he goes with my dad, right? While I'm out of state, he goes with my dad, and I get a call while I'm traveling from school the following day. And LeVar wasn't even in school. They had a half day, and then they had a day off the day after that. And I'm like, okay, cool. He's good. I'm just going to pull him out for the half day. There's no reason for him to go into school. The school calls again, and I'm like, he's not even at school. What the fuck could it possibly be? And
was he close contact COVID?
Yeah, he was close contact. They just want to make sure he was vaccinated and stuff.
Yeah, Oliver was a close contact a couple weeks ago.
Well, that's the nature of the game right now.
Yeah, but we are in the thick of it. Yeah. It's every day. It's every day I get an email, and it's multiple students at Oliver's school and staff. Mm-hmm. To the point where like the superintendent sent home like an email letter that was basically like, if you don't get your shit together, I'm closing school again. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, that's not happening.
Yeah. Sorry.
We are not going back to poop walls.
I am not accepting that.
And Chromebook kicking. That's not, we're not doing that. I'm going to drop them off anyway. You guys can fucking figure it out. But I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Sons of bitches.
So with all this being said, with all of this chaos that feels like is, I mean, I don't know. You're pretty smooth sailing. Well, work is kind of crazy for you right now.
Yeah, work is bananas for me. It's just I can turn mine off at the end of the day. Do you know what I like?
Yeah,
that's it. I am like
balance.
I don't leave my chair all day. Like I haven't even been getting my workouts in at lunch like I normally do because I cannot.
Right.
I can't leave my chair. Like I was talking to my boss the other day, and I was like, I just feel as though I'm always behind on something. And if I leave my seat, I'm going to be even worse off than I already am. And she was like, I get it.
That's how I feel like when I take like a day off and stuff.
She's like, I'm there. I am there with you. We're all there. Like, hang in there. We're going to get through this. We're going through an merger integration right now, which has a huge effect on accounts receivable. Mm-hmm. We're going through year end and our audit is coming up. So like, that's a lot of work. Mm-hmm. Our other coworker is getting ready to go on paternity leave. His wife is going to have a baby like any day now. Mm-hmm. So it's just
preparing for everything.
It's just it's a lot, but fortunately for me, unlike you, I can turn it off at 5 o'clock and just it'll just all be there the next day because our business is very 9 to 5. We work with a lot of contractors and subcontractors. Like their business is like 7 to 3.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So
right.
So but yeah, I am just like I because of that, like I'm feeling very off because I'm not getting my workouts in as regularly as I was. So I'm feeling off about that. But the wonderful thing about this anxiety medication is it keeps me calmer. And so I'm not panicking about it. I'm just finding a different way. So like, I haven't been getting my workouts in like I want to, but what else can I do? And so I started focusing on what I'm eating, how much I'm eating. Like I make those overnight oats now, and I've had those every morning so far, and they're fantastic.
That's good.
They keep me full. They keep me satisfied. I switch up the flavors in the morning, so that's been nice. Like,
so you're using Greek yogurt, right? Have you ever tried? I think I told you about this back in the day because I love Greek yogurt, but the Greek Gods brand.
yeah, my mom loves that one too.
Lord have mercy. So they have, and I know you don't get to Aldi much, but Aldi makes a comparable
Oh, really?
one to it. Yeah,
I
it's
used to
their-
buy the Aldi, like the regular yogurt,
Okay,
not the
so
Greek
this is
yogurt
like their
one.
Greek indulgent brand.
Okay.
It tastes just like and it's honey vanilla or something. It tastes just like that Greek God. It's fucking phenomenal.
John and I just
It
talked
tastes
about
like a
going
treat.
back.
It doesn't even taste like you trying to do right. it's a treat. It's like, oh, this is delicious.
Yeah.
And then like I do it with like some of the maybe the dark chocolate granola or something and some fresh raspberries. Oh Lord, and it would be fire in those overnight oats.
I bet it would.
It's so good.
Yeah, John and I were actually just talking about going back to Aldi.
I'm back to shopping at Aldi again. Yeah, because good. Every time I go and then I check out and I'm like, this would have cost me $300 at Meijer and it's like $125. And
Yeah.
I'm like, dope.
Yeah.
What have I been doing? Stop being stupid.
Yeah, that's what
So,
we just
yeah,
had that
I'm back to
conversation
Aldi.
too. Like, it's just, and you can't ever find anything at Meijer.
Yeah, Meijer's like, yeah, bad on stock. But. So I guess circling. So what I was, even though we got back to the chaos, what we were saying is we're wrapping
Yeah,
up this season 1.
season 1. That's what we decided that we're calling it. Season 1.
Season 1.
It was 50,
A full year.
50 some
basically.
episodes.
52 episodes.
Yep.
Season 1 is wrapping officially today.
Yep.
Tonight. This is the episode. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I have mixed feelings.
Yeah.
I think for you it's a huge benefit. I think for me it'll be a big benefit. I think for the podcast it'll be a big benefit to kind of refocus and regroup. But like,
You're bummed.
I'm bummed. What am I going to look forward to every week?
Well, we can have calls or StreamYards to plan.
Well, no, because we're doing it because you're busy.
I know. I was
And
just
it's not
trying
just you. I mean, I don't want to put that all on you.
No,
like,
but well, yeah.
But that was the driver, right?
Yes,
And
I mean, it is. It's just this is a horrendous fucking time of year. I'm just being honest.
And I've always been, for the last like 10, 12 years that we've known each other, like I've always been very, well, 8 years, right, that you've been at the company. I've always been very supportive of this time of year for you. Like, I don't bug you to hang out. I don't bug you to like get a drink or like, because I just know.
Yeah.
I just know. And I'm not trying to add to your plate by.
No, like she'll
making-
literally text me like she did yesterday. She's like, "What do you need?" And then she'll be like, "If you need me to leave you the fuck alone, I could do that too." And like it's just, it's work compounded with life, right? So life just throws shit at you regularly and chaos, right? That's what we're here talking about. And it always feels so heavy right now, and it feels. I'm not a weak individual. I don't think I am. Do I carry emotions, pretty heavily? Yes, I do. But I'm pretty strong. I take on a lot. I got a lot going on. It seems like, and sometimes strong people just don't want to be strong. Sometimes
They need a minute,
or they just. It's like I feel like I don't need no more. I don't need any more. Cut me a break.
I need a minute.
I need a minute. Like I can't take out anymore. I can't manage this right now. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't fucking want to.
Well, and that's kind of what I was like getting at is I've always known that this time of year and I'm not trying to say that a friendship is something that you manage, but that's just not, I know the month of February, we just don't push.
It's,
Right?
Yeah.
And I have for the last 8 years, I just send you texts like, are you good? What do you need? Do you need me to drop you something off?
Yeah.
Like, do you just, maybe I can just drop you off a bottle of wine. Like, I can do that. You know, I don't even have to stay. I'll just
Right.
leave it on your porch. Like,
Right.
and so that's kind of what we're doing here. We are, we're taking something off your plate. And we're going to use it as a time to regroup the podcast and kind of the same focus, but just some added value. I think for season 2 is what we talked about. Something, just
I think there's some things I think that we talked about that we want to get back to. We had ideas, you know, again, we of course, when we started this off, we didn't know what the hell we were doing. And then as we got, when we got into it,
we only kind of know what we're doing.
yeah, we kind of know what we're doing. We know what works and what doesn't. We have these really great ideas that we want to implement, and with life and chaos comes challenges at times. And it's like, okay, let's stop, regroup, take the time, redirect, talk about where we want to take this. What can we do? What can we implement that we know we can actually succeed at? You know, let's not take on too much. Let's not try to do all the things. Let's try to do this. This is what we know we want our focus to be on. You know, we don't want to focus on making TikTok videos. We're not going to go TikTok viral. It's just not going to happen.
No.
We might sneak one in there every once in a while, but it's not our focus. We're too old for that platform. Not really. There'd be some old biddies going viral on there, but it's not us.
No.
And we can use this time to plan, you know, schedule some things that we know we want to do in the upcoming future. We got some folks we want to reach out to get some things on the books. We got some things we want to accomplish in the next month, you know, and come back in March, right? That's the game plan. My shit ends officially March 4th, and hit the ground running.
Yeah.
And come back refreshed.
Yep.
A little less chaos. A lot less chaos.
Yeah.
Whatever
Well,
that looks like.
Then we can just get back to normal chaos. Like,
Yeah.
our
Normal,
kids.
fun chaos instead of overwhelming. I feel like the world is crashing. Normal chaos. Yeah. And back to our roots where we started. So, yeah, this is just a crazy time of year. You know, no excuses, just the reality of the situation. And I appreciate the grace, you know?
well, yeah, everyone deserves it. So we're taking 5 weeks off.
Yep.
So our next episode will be March 10th.
Yes. Yep. We'll be back on the airwaves March 10th. Would like to do something, you know?
We might have some pop-ups
Yeah.
maybe in the next 5 weeks.
Yeah. Like, we're not going to go dead or silent.
No.
You know, just keep an eye out, keep an ear out. We'll try to, we don't want you to forget about us.
No.
We don't want our faithful listeners to fall off, because there are some. A surprising amount.
Mm-hmm.
And surprisingly enough, even without the extra work that we thought we had to do, it's growing.
Yeah.
So we have momentum. We just want to improve on
Yeah.
that momentum.
Yeah. So, please don't leave us.
No.
We're coming back.
Nope. This is not goodbye. It's just ta-ta for now.
Oh, Tigger. Is that who said that? Tigger?
I don't know.
Who said that?
I don't
Winnie the
know.
Pooh?
I don't know. It's just ta-ta for now. We'll
Maybe
be
it was
back.
Christopher Robin or
It
Piglet.
sounds like something Christopher would say with his old soft ass.
I'm just going to go through all of the Winnie the Pooh characters. Kanga or Roo or what? Shotzi.
Oh, Shotzi. Well, see,
What?
it wouldn't even be an episode without Shotzi. So
Why you gotta drop things? Just figure out how to hold your damn bone. Look at him. Oh, don't talk to me.
oh, well, this is my last episode too. Jeez, I have to make an appearance.
You are the star. In case anyone didn't know, Shotzi is the true star of the podcast.
I mean, look at that face. I mean, you can't see him, but he's adorable.
He's something.
But yeah, we'll be back with less chaos, manageable chaos,
there
but
we
new
go.
chaos.
Yeah.
Well, we should have a lot of shit to talk about.
I'm gonna have to write everything down that happens the next 5 weeks.
Yeah,
because
and I'll just text it to you, and then if you could write mine down for me.
I will.
too.
I
Thank you.
definitely will.
Okay. All right. All right, that would be very helpful. If that's you say, what do you need from me? This is what I need from you. Just write it down.
Just write it down, please.
Take some notes.
Just
But you guys, in the process, or in the meantime, if you haven't got caught up, there's a year's worth of episodes.
Get caught up. Send us some of your chaos. What if we did like the comeback episode? We could read like readers' chaos.
It would be nice if you
That would be fun.
I don't know how many times we got to ask. I'm going to stop being nice about it. I don't know how many times we got to ask nicely. Can you motherfuckers get involved?
Send us some of your chaos. That would be, I feel like
we
that would
have
be fun.
like a legit email address.
We'll keep it anonymous.
Like, we're real out here in these streets. We have a red wine and chaos
At
gmail.com. You are not official until you have a Gmail address.
I'm just saying.
Use it.
Please.
A whole social media page. We can take messages.
Yeah.
We respond very quickly.
I think that is in green on our page.
Is it?
I think so. I don't know.
And in the meantime, if you could, leave some reviews on Apple Podcasts. It's always helpful. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get some YouTube videos up
Oh, in the interim?
in the interim.
Yeah, that would be fun.
We do have.
We've got some
quite a few.
backlogged, huh? That would be fun. We'll throw some surprises in there over the next 5 weeks. We
Because
won't
that was my job.
It's okay. I'll figure it out. We'll throw some surprises in. We won't leave you hanging.
And we appreciate the love and the support.
Can't wait to come back for year 2.
Yeah. I'm ready as soon as this shit is over with.
It'll be fun. It'll be a fun year.
Love y'all.
Love you guys.